This motherfucker wants to build a data center in Utah, Box Elder County to be exact. It's not just a data center, it's a 40,000 acre data center. 40,000 acres! When I say 40,000 acres, that's just the private land. On top of that, they're taking 1,200 acres of military and state-owned land. They're associating the entire Hill Air Force Base and over 24 Utah National Guard sites across the entire state with this project. You know how big that is? One football field is 1 acre. 40,000 football fields. That's 62 square miles. That's bigger than the city of Seattle. That's massive. It will be the largest data center in the United States. Here's a clip of him talking about it.
China's kicking our butts on creation of power. 10x. They're building more gigs than we are, 10 times more, and they're attaching data centers to it. We need a big campus, 40,000 acres in Utah, pipeline running right through it. We're going to build the largest data center in the world here, and because it's near a military site, I would argue the safest for DOW or for the Pentagon or whatever government agency wants it.
Utah doesn't need any more data centers. We already have 48. With 7 more under construction. We don't have a data center shortage, but we do have a water shortage. And we all know that data centers use a ton of water, like an insane amount of water. 100% of Utah is in some form of drought right now. 59% of the state is in extreme drought. Record low snowpack. Nothing left for summer. So what's their solution to the water problem? They're going to clean the water, run it through a cooling system, and send it back to the aquifer that feeds the Great Salt Lake. The Great Salt Lake that's already lost half of its volume, that Great Salt Lake. Sure, guys. Now let's talk about what Utah's giving this man to make this happen. They slashed his energy tax from 6% down to 0.5%. They're giving him back 80% of his property taxes. Personal property taxes on all his equipment, computers, chips, servers, rebated, gone. Utah's sales tax is expected to bring in $250 million a year from this project, but most of that just goes right back to the developer too. This man is worth $400 million, so he's not a billionaire, and he needs the state of Utah to get every tax they can just to make his math work. Oh, and one more thing. O'Leary said he found out about this opportunity 5 months ago.
Utah gets it. They have the leadership. I met them 5 months ago, and we announced it Friday night. That's impossible to do. Nobody can do that. It usually takes 5 years. They got together, they worked it out, they made it attractive, and now all the hyperscalers are knocking on the door of Utah.
And the county commissioners said they first heard about it a few weeks ago. And they're being asked to approve the biggest development deal in Utah history with no public input in 5 months. So then who approved this? Who's the man that approved this? That's part 2, and trust me, you'll want to know.